Hello, hello. Good morning, yogis, and welcome to our Wednesday Connect Restorative Practice. My name is Jill Enticknap, and I am the owner and founder of Yogi Institute, and I am so happy to have you here. So our Wednesday Connect class is all about relaxation. Restorative yoga is about allowing ourselves to really relax. So for today's class, I have a blanket, I have two bolsters, but if you have one, that's perfect. And I have a tennis ball. We're going to be using the tennis ball today for a little bit of fascial release, a little bit of stress release, a little bit of tension release. So we'll get to that in a moment. Let's start today's practice in an easy seat, and let's use our bolster to just get comfortable into that easy seat. Grounding down into your sitting bones and getting nice and tall. Now, if being seated cross-legged is not comfortable for you, you can always extend your legs out in front of you. I invite you to bring one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly as you close your eyes and allow yourself to start to become aware of the natural rhythm of your breath. Start to observe your breath, not doing anything to change or shift or modify or adjust your breath, simply becoming aware. Notice where your breath lands. Notice where your breath expands. Notice if your breath is calm or balanced, or maybe it's a little bit more here and there. And let's start to really balance out our breath. We're going to do 3 rounds of square breath. What that is, I like to mentally draw a square in my mind as I count to 4, 4, 4, 4. So we inhale for 4, we pause for 4, we exhale for 4, we pause for 4. I'm going to count out 3 rounds. So let's inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Suspend the breath and open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. We're going to do that again. Deep breath in. Suspend the breath. On this open mouth exhale, squeeze your belly button to your spine to guide all of the air out of your body. One more time, deep breath in and suspend. Open mouth exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Let's bring our hands onto our knees, tuck our chin into our chest, and gently rock side to side with the neck. Notice what you feel. Move slowly, move mindfully. Remember to breathe. See if you can draw some figure 8s with your chin. As you keep your chin tucked, see if you can draw some figure eights with your chin and notice how that feels through the neck. And then bring your chin through center and let's inhale, lift the chin up. And exhale, tuck the chin down. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, tuck the chin down. Come through center. Let's gaze over our right shoulder. Come back through center. Gaze over the left shoulder. Come back through center. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, roll them down the back. And again, inhale, shoulders to ears. And exhale, roll them down the back. Let's grab our tennis ball and do a little bit of work with our neck and our shoulders and our tennis ball. So you can start by bringing your right ear over to your right shoulder and bringing that tennis ball onto the neck and just kind of start rolling around. We're using the tennis ball as an exploratory tool to see what we feel through our neck. So something that I love about using the tennis ball is that you decide how much pressure you put here. So for me, there's 3 key places that I like to get when I do the neck. There's the main part of the neck. There is the part of the neck where the neck and the skull meet. And then there's the part of the neck where the neck and the shoulders meet. So I just like to go on one side and focus first on the main part of the neck. So like the trunk of the neck. Just kind of rolling that tennis ball around, seeing what I feel, noticing what I notice. And then taking the tennis ball as I tuck the chin a little bit more to the chest and bringing it right to where the base of the neck and the skull meet. Rolling around. And then getting the space where the neck and the shoulders meet. I usually have some pretty good tension in this area. Maybe you do too. I usually have some knots, some tight muscles. And I always do my best, let's switch to the other side, to not judge whatever it is that I feel that I find. So just being really compassionate and kind with myself. Like, oh yeah, okay, there's some pretty good tension there. And then sometimes I think, I wonder what I did to create that. I wonder what I did to create that. I wonder if that was yesterday's Kundalini class. I wonder if that was yesterday's strength power class. I wonder if it was a particular movement. I just like to stay curious as to what I feel in my body and how I can release whatever it is that I feel. So this tension, we want to make sure that we breathe into it. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Get the shoulder. And let's place the tennis ball off to the side. Take a moment to roll out the shoulders. Notice if you created some space there. And then I want to do the feet today as well. So starting with the arch of the foot and just kind of rolling that tennis ball in the arch of the foot. If you find a good spot, you can pause there, you can hold tension there. Rolling side to side. Getting the ball mound of the foot. And then switch it out to the other side. And what I love here, again, is to notice how different one foot feels to the other. Make sure you get that outside edge of the foot too. I just see the ball, the tennis ball, as a really wonderful self-care tool. So you don't have to put aside 30 minutes in order to utilize the tennis ball. I have a tennis ball sitting on my coffee table all the time. And if I'm just relaxing, I can grab that tennis ball and do just what we did with the neck. You can do that anytime with the feet. And just really using it as an exploratory tool for the body. And let's extend both legs out and just take a moment to roll out the ankles, maybe point and flex the feet, wiggle the toes. And we're going to shift onto our backs. So take your bolster. Let's start over to the left. Start over to the left. I have two bolsters, so I'm going to put one on each side around the hips down. But if you just have one, you can do that. And then I also have two blankets, so I'm going to get myself nice and comfy. If you only have one, I would decide, do you want that blanket underneath your low back, or do you want it underneath your head? It's not, props aren't necessary, but they can be really nice to support relaxation. So let's come down onto our backs. Let's cactus out our arms. Plant your feet on the floor and shift your hips from side to side. And then we're going to extend our right leg long and bring our left foot to the inside edge of our left quad, coming into a reclined tree pose. Letting yourself, this is a really gentle hip opener. This is also a very gentle back bend if you have the blanket underneath your hips. I invite you here to close down your eyes and reconnect with your breath as we really slow down. Inhales and exhales through the nose. With each exhale, see if there's anywhere in the body that you can let go. As we come into our still postures, often our mind gets busy. So just see if you can really slow down that mind. And let's switch out our legs. First, let's bring the left knee in, whichever knee was bent. Pull it into the front line of the body. Bring your left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right hip, or whichever knee is lifted. And let's do some circles out to that side. And then extend that left leg long. Bring the right knee in and let it fall open. Maybe you need to change the bolster to the opposite side. Let's cactus out the arms again and close down the eyes, finding that bolster to support the knee. Let's breathe into this. Inhales and exhales through the nose. If your mind wanders, just bring your awareness back to your breath gently, mindfully, allowing yourself to be as present and connected to the breath as possible. Let's bring our knee back through center. Wrap your hands around the knee, pull the knee in. Let the left hand come down to the left hip, and let's do some circles out with that right side. Plant both feet on the floor, grab one of your bolsters, lift your hips, slide it underneath for a supported bridge pose. This is a nice cushy bolster, feels really nice. And let's extend one leg long and keep one leg bent. Close down your eyes. Let your hands come down by your side, shoulders fall away from your ears. Maybe you tilt your chin toward the ceiling. And connect to your breath. With each breath, you allow yourself to sink more deeply in toward the floor. Let's lift that knee up, bring it in toward the chest, give it a little squeeze in, and then take your right ankle to the left knee into your reclined figure four. And let's let ourselves just be here. It might feel nice to shift your hips side to side, just kind of feeling into that hip flexor. In our restorative practice, we want to be slow and mindful. Come through center. Let's place our right foot down and shift side to side. Extend your left leg out long, keeping your right foot planted. Arms can be cactus or down by your side, whatever feels better. And let's breathe into this. Breathing into the front line of the body, focusing on the inhale, maybe bringing in that square breath again. And let's bring the left knee up and in toward the front line of the body. Wrap the hands around, give it a squeeze. And let's come into that figure 4, left ankle above the right knee. You can let yourself start in stillness and then maybe bring a gentle shift from side to side. And let's let that left foot come down. Take a moment, shift the hips from side to side. We're going to lift our hips up and shimmy that bolster underneath the mid back, under in the thoracic. And let's tee out our arms, bringing our gaze straight up the front line. So we're really opening up through the front line. This is a gentle back bend. See if you can allow your shoulders to stay on the floor. Close down your eyes and really focus on the breath. Really focus on breathing into this very open center line, this very open heart space. Let's take 5 more deep breaths here. With each exhale, see if you can release and let go of anything. Release and let go with each exhale. Flip your palms, palm facing down. Slowly, gently press yourself up. And let's round the spine forward for a little counter action of that arching and opening. And then bring yourself through center, and let's just do a few seated cat-cows. Inhale, arch the spine forward, lift through the chin. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Take a moment, roll up the shoulders a little bit, and we're coming into our final resting pose. So utilize your props in any way that feels good for you. I'm going to place a bolster underneath my knees, a blanket underneath my low back, and a blanket underneath my head, but you find what feels right for you. And we will be in this final resting pose for a good 3.5 minutes. So just know I am keeping track of time. Fully allow yourself to release and let go. I encourage you to close down your eyes. Feel any kind of hand, find any kind of hand position that feels really relaxing for you. And let yourself be, let yourself breathe. Notice where your mind takes you. And know you have the power to choose your thoughts. So if your mind takes you down a path that you don't want to go, acknowledge the thought and gently draw your awareness back into your breath, allowing you to center and focus back into the present moment. Let's take 5 more deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, send the breath into the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause. And exhale, let it go. Take 4 more big breaths. Fill up, feel that expansion and let go. Couple more. And let's roll at our wrists, roll at our ankles. Bring your knees in towards your chest, wrap your hands around your knees, gently rock side to side. Grab the backs of your knees and gain some momentum as you rock yourself up into your easy seat, cross-legged. Ground down into that easy seat. Let's tuck our palms together, bring our palms together, tuck our chin to our chest. Take a moment to bow to yourself for slowing down. It is not easy to slow down, but it is so good for our nervous system and for our physical self. The body heals at rest. So when we give ourselves these moments of stillness, these intentional moments of rest, we are cultivating healing. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing in this space and allowing me to share this practice with you. It is always my honor. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages. The light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. If you like this video, please subscribe, please share, please save. Put it in a playlist of your favorite yoga classes so that you have somewhere to come back to. YouTube has so many wonderful resources. Find your favorite teachers and show up for yourself. This practice can really make a difference in our lives. I'm sending you so much love and light. And until we meet again, may your light be your guide. Mwah.